Hey, how's it going, everybody? Finally going to do a pickups video for you guys, as I've been scoring on video games lately. One of my pawn shops had somebody bring in a big collection of games and movies and whatnot, and they took care of their stuff. All these games I got there weren't only cheap, but they were in really good shape, and then also was able to get a few movies. Otherwise, the majority games were PSP games and PS2 games, and then I don't know, on Xbox stuff, I don't have any of the newer Xbox systems. I stopped on Xbox at the 360. I'm yet to get one of the newer systems, but I think he did have a few PS4 games that he brought in also, or whatever. Otherwise, I'm going to start with the PSP games here. These, let's see, I think these were $2 a piece, and the PlayStation 2 games were $3 a piece for some reason. That's good enough. Anyways, all these are complete. Got a lot of racing games. This one's called Pursuit Force. We got Midnight Club LA Remix. This one's like a underground fight club type game. Con. Midnight Club 3. Doob Edition, or Pube Edition, or whatever the freaking hell edition. Juiced Eliminator. Burnout Legends. And Miami Vice the game. Can't complain for the price, man. Like I say, they're all complete. Let's see. Do the PS4 games last. Only got a couple of PS2 games. They'd already been pretty much picked through, so the majority that was left was either stuff I already had or a lot of sports type stuff. And for some reason, no instruction manuals with any of these, but they're in good shape. So anyways, got Tomb Raider, Angel of Darkness, and Bully. And on PS4 stuff, it's been pawn shops and GameStop. I got a friend that works at GameStop, and he always gives me good deals. Any discount that he could put on, you'll do it. Otherwise, these I think I paid just under $20 a piece for. Well worth it. So got Resident Evil 2 remake and the Resident Evil 3 remake. Then this one, it is definitely freaking weird in many ways. Really fucking weird game. Was Death Stranding. Gotten up to the part where you make it back to your main base station, whatever, to pick up packages and whatnot, and take off in that weird vehicle with the two guys, and then I think you wreck or something happens where one of the guys gets killed by this virus or whatever the frickin' hell it is that ages you. I mean, just really weird game. Otherwise, got it for cheap, so it was worth picking up. This game, all I've done so far is annihilate the first farm, and graphically, they did a really good job. It looks really good on the PS4. Destroy all humans. This one, I just beat it on easy, just to get used to the level layouts and whatnot, so I know where to go, where to find stuff and whatnot for weapon upgrades, whatever. And it's a good game. I've liked this whole franchise so far. And this one, I haven't tried the other scenario yet for the ending, where you kill the guy. I let him live, and then it just ended, so I'll have to do it the other ways and just start over from where I left off and see how different it is. Otherwise, this is Dishonored, Death of the Outsider. Got this one at GameStop for $6 or something, man. Got it for dirt cheap. But definitely worth picking up. It's a good game. This one, I just got into the first mission, and I don't know if I like it or not. It feels like a glorified cell phone game, like one of those top-down strategy type games where you just move your guys around and you don't get to do any of the shooting and stuff. You just point at the guy that you want him to shoot at and he does it for you. It just seems a little mindless so far, but maybe to get better. And I can't remember what it's called, but I've got one of these games for the ps3 where it's the one that's based in the 1960s, but it's a first-person shooter style. That one I really liked. Well, I've got a copy XCOM 2 for cheap. And this one, picked up at the same pawn shop that I got the ps2 and PSP stuff at. They've been occasionally having older PS4 games for $5. So I can't complain about that, man. So went ahead and grabbed this, and it's not bad. I never really got into the original games, but this one's not bad. It's a pretty cool game. Mass Effect Andromeda. And this one, picked up at a different pawn shop for $10. Figured, what the hell? Just wanted to see what all the fuss was, which was mainly just bugs and glitches and stuff. Nothing about penis size or being able to give a dude a gina or make him dickless or hair choices for subcoctal region or whatever the fuck. People bitch too much, that's all I can say. People bitch too much about stuff lately. Otherwise, I couldn't play this until I downloaded the patch for it or whatever, which was like, God, it's damn near 44 gigs. And between that and the install for this game, and this is on just a PS4 Slim, I'm going to round it off at 108 gigabytes. This is a major sized game. It's one of the biggest ones I have installed. Otherwise, other than the part in the character selection where you're going down the list and then all of a sudden that's his dick. Why do you want me to mess with his dick? So otherwise, my guy right now is a dickless man in the future. Pubes, I have no idea, man, but I've made him a dickless man of the future. On choosing female, I have no idea. I don't know if you can change the size of breastises or whatever. I have no idea, but it's like some stuff, it's like, why? Why do you guys gotta have it in there? Otherwise, I've gotten up to the point where I saved the nude girl that's in the bathtub with another body, where they got her on ice, and I think what they're doing is capturing people and then stealing their cybernetic parts or whatever. So you have to save her and then get her on to this balcony that's off the building, and then the cyber paramedics come that look all militarized and take her away. And up to that point, I haven't had any problems with the game. I can't see any glitches. I don't know. When it comes to systems, I say I got a PS4 Slim, so on comparisons between PS4, whatever, I don't know what all the differences are. But so far, it looks really freaking good to me, man. Other than the dick. And Ginal, you can give him a mangina, turn him into a he-bitch. You could be Deuce Bigelow of the future. Male gigolo. Otherwise, for $10, it was worth picking up. I think they've fixed a lot of it. There's always going to be working on it. was funny. It's like, yeah, the game was effed up. I've got games on my PS3 that they never got fixed completely. Hence, freaking Fallout. Fallout 3 and Fallout Vegas. I love both of them games, but they can still be buggier and shit, and it's been long enough since I played them on PS3 or whatever, or Xbox 360. I don't know which ones had the worst bugs. It might have been on PS3. I think those games I've switched to the 360 because, yeah, I think it seems to do a little bit better. But yeah, I'd have it freezing up on me. I'd have it not only freeze up on me, and I think this was a New Vegas, it would also corrupt my frickin' file. So I have to start all over. Hence, anybody new to those games that's just getting into collecting or just happens to find it, just save, save, save. Every place you get to, save it. Don't let the game do it by itself. Make sure you have extra save files. Because that's what it'll do, is it'll corrupt it, and then you gotta start all over. So it's not the only game that's been fucked up. It's just, I guess this one was really fucked up. Don't know. On any other stuff, I have not been getting out all that much unless it's for an appointment or to go grocery shopping. We're back to having 100-degree heat, and word of advice to anybody that is staying out of the heat in an air-conditioned home, like a window air conditioner, where it's constantly blowing on you, get the fuck away from that thing. Yeah, have it turned on, but don't be sitting directly from it. I messed myself up good, and I'm gradually getting past it, but what it did to me is it made it to where I'm intolerant to heat. I go outside in this now, and I already have severe photophobia to where I can pass out from heat and bright light. Now it's like as soon as that heat hits me, I start feeling sick, like I'm going to pass out. So it's made me really intolerant to it, and also intolerant to some of the cold. So, gotta have it running out in the living room, but at nighttime, all I've had is just a regular old fan blowing on me, and I'll just have the cooler going just to get my room cooled down where I sleep, and then I'll turn it off. But if I have it running all night, I'll wake up feeling really freaking sick. It's crazy, but it is something you can get past. But that's what it is, man. Just being around the air conditioning too much. I've heard about it to where it'd be like people in offices where you have it blowing right on your desk or whatever, and they'll get to feeling sick. That's what it is. Otherwise, I grew up at a frickin' campground near the Yuba River. I could walk to the Yuba River. It was at our bottom level. So I used to love summer. Now I freaking dread it. It's total flip-flop, man. That's part of getting old. You learn to hate things. So, I don't know when I'll have another vid up, everybody. This happens to be a day where I can tolerate it in here. Just gotta have the fan blowing, otherwise it heats up too fast. So, hopefully, it was more than just a couple tubs of games that person brought in. This guy I asked, it's like, how'd you guys get a hold of these? And somebody brought in their collection. So hopefully they're just bringing out a few tubfuls at a time, so I might be able to score on some more games next time I'm in town. I keep checking there every chance I get. It was like $2 a piece for the PSP games and $3 for freaking PlayStation 2 games, and then occasional $5 PS4 games. Hell yeah, I'm going to be hitting them up. So later, everybody.